It is my honor to now pronounce you husband and wife.
Good morning, everyone. It's our first day in Waikiki, aka first day of honeymoon. And let's just say the universe is just really trying to test us to see how well we can do as a couple. For those of you who don't know, this is our first trip, just him and I ever. But yeah, Boris has been having constant nosebleeds since we got off the plane, and the worst I've ever seen in my whole life. We might go to the hospital and get it checked out, but we're just gonna see if it gets better first. And then when we were making breakfast, yum, the smoke alarm went off. So it's just been kind of a crazy first day, but we did figure out how to get here last night with the bus, which we've never done before. So it's just kind of ironic. I wish that he wasn't having a nosebleed because it's really making me concerned. I don't want him to be in pain. I'll catch you guys up later. I don't know how much detail this vlog is gonna have because mostly I'm just focused on having fun. But who knows when I'll pop in because we're gonna be here for 3 weeks, so probably get some content along the way. Alrighty, it is day 2 and we just got done working out at this calisthenics park that Boris found. You know, he's always looking for a calisthenics park. He looks it up all the time in Maryland, like where are there any? And I think there's some in DC, right?
Yeah.
But there's none around where we live, and then there happens to be one like right next to where we're staying. We just got done working out there. It's about what, like 9? It's 9, so still early. I did a little yoga session, as you might see in the little time lapse I took, but the phone fell in the middle of it. That was my attempt at that, but I got a really cool time lapse of the sky. One thing I always think about here when I look up is that the clouds are always moving, always. I think it's so cool just to watch them move, and you could attest to that with the little time lapse I took. But we're gonna go shower, make some breakfast, and then
Go to the North Shore.
go to the North Shore. We're gonna take the bus. We're traveling only by bus on this trip because we're two broke young adults who can't afford a rental car with this post-pandemic or still in the pandemic surge to Hawaii where all the rental cars are taken now. So we decided to hike or walk to Diamond Head, and then we're like, oh, it's like, by the time we left, it was about 7 a.m. So we're like, we're going really early. We're just gonna hike up it and then come down. That will be our little workout of the day. And let me tell you, it was already crowded at 7 a.m. It was so busy, like busier than I've ever seen it ever in my life. And I've been to Diamond Head a number of times. So yesterday we went to the North Shore, and that's when we really realized how busy the island has gotten, because I guess we're in like a post-pandemic, but really we're still in a pandemic type of time where everyone in the world just feels like traveling right now, which is great. Not really. Like I mean, I'm glad that we can be here, but there are so many people here. I've never seen this in my whole life. It's so funny because we're just looking for a bathroom, but so far we've stumbled into a wedding and a luau, and we stumbled into the luau twice. Okay guys, it is day 7 or 6. I have not vlogged, which we all knew was going to happen, for about 5 days. But really, honestly, there hasn't been much to vlog. Like, we've just been chilling. We've been going to the beach, just sitting on rafts. After we discovered, which I think I told you guys, the hike to Diamond Head with all the millions of tourists, after we discovered that there's so many tourists here, we just kind of decided to not try to do too much because we just didn't want to wait in long lines and all this stuff. And Waikiki, yes, it's full of tourists, but at least we know to expect that, and like it's kind of built for tourists. So yeah, we actually did hang out with a friend that Boris randomly met, and we hit him up. His name is Corey, his girlfriend Lonnie. We hung out with them, her and her kids and her mom. They're a lot of fun, and they showed us this really cool beach that we had to walk down a path that I would have never walked down if they hadn't shown me, because it just seemed like someone's backyard. But yeah, it was really cool, and the beach was absolutely beautiful. So that was fun. We hung around there, and then we went out to eat with them. And then yeah, yesterday we just chilled, and we have the hotel or Airbnb that we're staying at provides like boogie boards and snorkeling stuff and tubes. Yesterday we explored all of those options, but a lot of the times we just like get a tube to sit on, and we just be laying out there chilling, and a big wave comes up, and like sometimes it pushes me off, and I think that's really fun. So yeah, other than that, we just having breakfast every morning, just kind of like living our life as if we lived here. So yeah, Boris looks like he's ready. We're going to go hike up Coco Head. I definitely underestimated how hard this would be. I was just thinking, okay, so it's 0.7 miles, it's not even a whole mile, so I'm like, it's gonna take us like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and we're gonna go all the way up, beat everyone else, walk past everyone. And Boris, I guess he could have done that, but he was waiting on me, of course, because I have no endurance. It was much harder than I thought, and it was definitely steep, and getting towards the top I had to stop all the time. And so I was just like, why am I like this? Usually I'm not like this. I swear, on all of our other hikes with the rest of my family, when we do it, I'm always waiting on my dad, but this time it was Boris waiting on me, and I'm like no. But yeah, I think it might have a lot to do with the heat, because what is it, like an 11 sun index today or something like that, which I think is like crazy hot. And also the fact that we had like hot Cheetos as our breakfast before we came up, so not a good breakfast option. But we were planning on just coming fasted, and then we just started snacking when we were waiting for the bus. So but yeah, I'm just glad we made it. All right, so we're at the Hawaii International Airport, and today's the day that we're flying to Kona, but unfortunately we're supposed to arrive like an hour ago. So our flight got canceled, and then we're now rebooked on a second flight, and then this flight got delayed. Apparently like all of Southwest, like their system crashed or something, I don't know. But yeah, so now we're not supposed to get there till like midnight, which would be like a bummer, but like we're just chilling. The airport in Honolulu happens to have a botanical garden, so that's pretty cool. We've just been chilling out here like all day. We still have about 4 more hours before we think about leaving, or 5, I think. Boris is doing handstands, and hopefully the flight doesn't get delayed again or canceled. Hello. And guess where we are? Just guess. I'll give you a hint. We're on the Big Island. but we're not where we wanted to be. And I guess it's definitely our fault that we're here. But if we weren't here, then we would still be in Honolulu. And from today and our experience, we don't know when we'd be able to get out if we decided to go tomorrow, because even the first flight of the day was delayed again. So we just gambled it, and now we're in Hilo, which, if you don't know the Big Island, that's all the way on the other side of where we want to be, and it's about a 2-hour drive. And also, if you don't know the Big Island, then you should know that it's pretty vacant. Like, there is absolutely no one here right now. I mean, it's 2 a.m. so like at even a normal airport there wouldn't be, but like we're outside right now. Boris is freezing. I'm just kind of like full of nerves, so I'm not really too cold. But Luis is a champ, and he just landed, and he's gonna go and pick us up, but he's on his way, so he'll be here in about 2 hours. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, there's leashes. You never know what you're gonna find at 2 a.m. at the airport in Hilo, so I guess we'll just enjoy it and try to not be too cold. It's our knight in shining armor. So it's currently 4:30 a.m. and Luis, thank God, has picked us up, and we're at a gas station, a Shell to be exact, and Boris is just getting some food because we're actually going to take a detour on our way to the Airbnb. We're going to go see the sunrise. Woo! I'm on like 0 hours of sleep right now, so I think the sun is going to rise in like an hour, so we just got some foodie food to snack on, and then we're going to see the sunrise. I might take a nap. I might take a nap while we're waiting, but yes, I'm so tired. I can't wait to go to bed, but I am excited to see the sunrise because this is the only day that we're expected to have a rental car, so might as well take advantage. Y'all cannot believe what I just did. I got a rental car, and this is my first time in my life getting one. I mean, I'm only 21, so the reason why it's horrible that I got a rental car is because it's so expensive. I don't even want to tell you guys how much we spent for just 2 days, and we bought it online, and then we got here, and then like with all the extra fees, and then I guess we bought insurance because like I'm scared that, you know, she scared me into like, ooh, if something happens then you're gonna pay so much money, and I'm like, dang, I don't want that to happen. So bought the insurance, and then underage fee, of course. So like it ended up being $200 more than what we initially bought it for, which was also just expensive, and I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm already embarrassed for what we spent on this. Luis is going to drop off his car, and then we're gonna take him back because we kind of like are staying around the same place, even though he's, I'm not sure if you guys know this, disclaimer, Luis, Boris's older brother, is going to be staying here for a couple months and working at a coffee farm that we visited while we were on our last trip here, so that's really, really cool for him. Okay, so we're gonna go drop off all this stuff, and then Boris is gonna do donuts in this car because we paid so much money for it, so yeah, we'll see how that works.
That's lit.
What? Oh, the new charger works in here. Thanks, car, for supporting Apple's crazy new ways that they're charging their phone. But anyways, it is the next day now, and this is the only day where we have this car for the full day. So we're going to just take advantage of it. It's 9:04. We wanted to leave early, but knowing us, meaning knowing me, of course that didn't happen. I have the glasses on today so I could actually see the things that we're driving past. And basically the plan is to drive around the entire island and just take our time doing it. We're not planning on swimming, we're not planning on doing anything super crazy because we could do that another time, but we really just want to see like everything. We have this map that the car people gave us, so we're gonna try to use that instead of like GPS and stuff, just to like do it the way our ancestors did it. And we're at the southernmost point of the island. My feet get like the tingly feeling when I'm right here, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
alright, so we just finished our eating at this place called Chiang Mai Thai Cuisine. And we actually came here the first time we were here about 3 months ago in January. And we ate here with my dad, and we got the Tom Kha soup, and we got it native spicy. And everyone had some, and that's when we realized that we love that soup hot. So today we ordered it, and boy was it hot. It was so hot. At that point it was so hot that like I don't even know if it was enjoyable, but instead of just maybe eating a little bit, taking it home, I don't know, making it not as hot, somehow Boris was like, let's just eat it all so that way we don't look stupid for ordering it so hot. So we sat there for like an hour just trying to eat it, and Boris was suffering. He was sweating. Are you still sweating?
No.
Okay. I wasn't sweating, and the taste for my mouth, like, it wasn't like hot, like where my mouth was on fire. It was more like my stomach was on fire because it was like so spicy. So it was just making my stomach feel a little bit uncomfortable. But Boris was feeling like all 10 symptoms of eating spicy foods. He said, what, you're feeling like lightheaded and all of these different things, but it was his idea to finish it, so don't go. I was like, you know, maybe we could have one bowl, like we can leave like a little bit left, whatever. No, we finished it all. So and now we're so stuffed because it's so full of like the sodium because of the spice. Still on our journey around the island. If you want to look at the GPS, let me show you where we are and like relativity. Yeah, we started right around here and we went all the way around, so now we're here. It's about 4:30 as you can see, so we started at 9 a.m. But we've been kind of just taking it slow, taking stops and having fun with it. Obviously we ate a little bit too, so yes, I guess we're just gonna keep going, seeing what's there. We kind of like just finding out random things and then eventually find a place to eat and then go home? Question mark? We'll see. Good morning. So it's 3:36 in the morning and we're just up because we're going to drive to Mauna Kea. Okay, so it's now 5:30 a.m. and it's freezing. We made it to our destination, which is Mauna Kea, basically the lookout point or the visitor center. Alright, we knew it was gonna be cold, and I probably didn't think it was going to be warmer than this, but still so cold. And we were both dummies and we wore flip-flops, so our feet are freezing. But yeah, we just hiked down maybe like 30 minutes from the road, and oh my god guys, this view is amazing. Let me show you. Hey guys, welcome to our first day in the Big Island with no car. We returned it yesterday, and so we're practicing walking, which we haven't done much of the past couple days. Currently, we're walking up this steep road. We're trying to walk to the coffee farm that Luis works at. So it's about a 14-minute drive, or what he says, like an hour walk. So hour and 30-minute walk. So we kind of just started and it's all uphill. So we're stuck in the rain right now. Still walking. We're just getting some leaves to cover our phones with so they don't get absolutely destroyed. Boris found a pretty good way to do it. Just trying to see if he could help me out. Okay, we made it, kind of. It's up there. If you can see those houses up there, that's where it is. But this is all part of the coffee farm. It kind of stopped raining, which is good, but we're definitely all wet. That's okay. The little leaf things that Boris put over our phones worked, so phones are good to go. All I have to say is I'm glad that we're done walking now, because look. It's raining like 10 times harder than it was while we were walking, but we're just here right now enjoying our coffee. Just meeting a couple people that Luis is working with. We saw Luis. Yeah, it's really cool. The view is like the best in the world, no matter if it's raining or sunny or whatever. So just enjoying it. Probably stay for like an hour and then we'll head out. Hey guys, have not vlogged in a while actually, but today is our last day in Kona. So fast forward a few days from where you saw me last. I think that was just walking to the coffee farm. We're about to go snorkeling real quick. And then after we go snorkeling, probably go and boogie board for a little bit. We're just eating this mango that we found on the side of the road. So yeah, we've just been really chilling the last couple of days, just going snorkeling and watching the sunset. It's been beautiful, beautiful sunset. So I hope we get to see at least one more tonight. Alrighty guys, welcome back to Oahu. We're staying at our Airbnb, which is just for one night, but look at this. I have no clue where we are, but right now the sun's about setting, so it's really pretty. Just right over that mountain, you can see, ooh, yes, look at that. You can see the sun rays, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, we've just been chilling kind of since we got here. Yeah, look at the background. But we're walking right now. It's about a 2-mile walk to a restaurant that we reserved, because a lot of the restaurants here you do have to make reservations. So we're about to go do that, and maybe I'll show the food, maybe not, but it's supposed to be like a Japanese barbecue place, so sounds good to me. Alrighty, sorry I'm squatting here. My phone is like, maybe it's so hot that it's like turning off or something. But today I'm riding solo, me with the luggage, going to Waikiki because Boris is out getting a tattoo. Got some makeup on today because I was bored after he left, and I brought it and I have not used it at all on this trip, so why not? Why not just freshen up? But I'm just waiting on an Uber right now. I'm gonna head to Waikiki. This is like the tricky part because our next hotel, basically we didn't plan to stay here. We just did it kind of last minute because of the tattoo, but our next hotel we can't check in until 3 and it's 11 because we have to check out of this, or I guess Airbnb, not hotel, but we have to check out of this Airbnb at 11. So now we have that like 4-hour gap with these like two big, well, this huge piece of luggage and then this regular sized piece of luggage, which is still annoying to carry. But basically the plan is to go to the Sheraton at Waikiki and just pretend like I'm staying there and just chill for a couple hours until I can walk over to my Airbnb and check in. We're staying at the same place as we did last time. So I got some good news and some bad news. Good news is it's 1:30 and I got a text saying that our room is ready, which is great because that's like an hour and a half early. Bad news, we happen to be on the 4th floor this time and there's only stairs, so I'm going to attempt, well, not attempt, I'm definitely going to get it up there, but like, how is a good question. I got this big thing and this little one. This little one is easy, but oh my gosh, I am hot just carrying this or rolling this down the street. So 4 flights, let's go. Okay, finally did it, carried them all the way up the stairs. Here I am. So yeah, this is our room. Looks exactly identical to the room that we had the other day. Or the last week, I guess. Wow, look at our view. I guess this view is a little bit worse, to be honest, because we're like way more out in public. But yeah, last time we had like the little trees to block us, so we were down there. Okay guys, it's our last day and I'm actually not sure if I ever properly showed you guys Boris's tattoo or showed anything, but come here Boris, let's do the big reveal. Here we go. Dang. So yeah, it turned out really, really, really good. But unfortunately, today is our last day. While he was getting his tattoo done, I went around the island with my friend that I graduated from high school with. She's actually living here. Her name's Maddie. She's really cool. Took me around, which was really nice. And I met some of her other friends, and they're all really sweet and cool too. And then last night, Boris and I went to a little bonfire that they had at a beach. So yeah, we've just been kind of doing different stuff. We can't really go out in the daytime because his tattoo, so we're just really chilling. And the plan for our last day is to mostly just like enjoy the food. So we're gonna go out later and get something to eat for like a lunch brunch or lunch early dinner type of thing, and then right now we're just making breakfast. And we're just gonna have like kind of a chill day because we can't do much. Like we can't hike, we can't swim, we can't obviously snorkel, blah, blah, blah. We can't do any of that because we can't get his tattoo wet or sweaty or anything. All right, I'm back where we started the morning, right here at this table. Basically what we've done today, other than just chill around, like, well, actually we went to a farmer's market and that was pretty cool, but it wasn't like fresh produce type of thing. It was more like clothes and jewelry and stuff, which, don't get me wrong, love it, but I don't have that money. So yeah, and then we just sat by a park for a little bit and chilled, and then we went to the mall, the Ala Moana Mall, because it's like huge, and we ate at a place called Liliana's Bakery or something like that. And basically I really want to eat there so that after we could have like the baked goods. The food was good, yeah, but like the baked stuff was also really good. Now we're here about to eat again. Basically there's like a Colombian like arepa or empanada truck like right on this street right there, like on the other street. And we've been wanting to order there since like the first time that we came to this Airbnb, but like he's so busy. It's like a one-man show, and like you have to call and order in advance, which we found out like when we wanted the food, and then the next day he was doing catering, so he wasn't available, and then like we left to the Big Island. Now we're back and we're finally trying these, and the thing that sucks is that we're full. We're so full from all the food that we had earlier. But he was like, are you guys gonna eat them right now? And we're like, yeah. So we will try one, but I'll show you what they look like. Okay, I've never ever oh, this is the Cuban sandwich. I was like, I've never seen an empanada look like that. But here they are, right here, the empanadas. Let's break one open for the camera. Yeah, beef. That's the beef one. Okay, anyways, I really do have to end the vlog because I keep running out of space on my phone. So if that part looked kind of weird, it's just because my phone ran out of space. And yeah, but according to him, they're really, really good. So if you're here, I would recommend. Any final words for the vlog, Boris? How was our honeymoon?
Good. Eat good. Take care.
Yeah, guys, take care. If you come to Hawaii, have fun, respect the land, do good things, always be nice to people, and
Always do what because you. Have a nice day.
and what can I say other than that? Bye.
Oh,